Matt Gaetano Levin. I'm a lawyer here in New York City. I met a girl on OkCupid, and it said on her profile that she was a psychiatrist. And I thought, that's kind of cool. I'm a lawyer, she's a psychiatrist. This should be an interesting conversation. I took her to a relatively modest restaurant, and we're talking for a little while, and she's telling me about her career. And it's kind of interesting. She's telling me about a lot of the patients that she deals with. And she's really kind of bright and interesting, and she's talking about what she deals with in her job. She deals with a lot of patients that are very vulnerable, very insecure. And I'm getting a little bit more buzzed on the rosé we're drinking, and I start to talk about my vulnerabilities and my insecurities. It's kind of cool. And after about 2 hours, it's just, even though I'm getting progressively drunker, I'm still able to manage it and listen to everything she's saying. Anyway, at the end of the night, I'm just like really excited. And we're outside the restaurant, and I bust a move. I try to kiss her. And she, it works. Very G-rated. And she says, call me. I was like, absolutely. So I walk home, and about 20 minutes later, I look at my phone, and I've got about 5 missed calls. I've got at least a dozen text messages, and they're all from her. And I'm looking at my phone, I'm looking at the messages, and they're, I'm looking at the chronology. They're getting progressively meaner. And the first one says, I had a really great time. I hope you did. And then the next one's like, still waiting for you to text me back. I had a really good time. They're just getting progressively meaner. So I immediately call her, and I say, hi, everything okay? She says, yes, I don't think this is going to work out. I say, what? And she says, well, I feel like you were screening my calls. And I say, I wasn't. No, I had my ringer off. The reason why I had my ringer off is during our date, I didn't want to have my phone on. She's like, it's not going to work out, okay? It's just not going to work out. And I say, okay, I just left you about a half an hour ago. She says, I can tell who you are. It's not going to work out. But I would consider seeing you professionally. And I say, what you mean? It's like one of your patients? Yes, I would consider seeing you as one of my patients. I feel like I could have a real breakthrough with you. And I say, well, okay, you really think I have a problem? Or she's like, yes, you have a serious insecurity. There's a clear vulnerability to you, but there's also a serious insecurity. And it was at that moment I realized that psychiatrists are in some cases even more fucked up than their patients.